Imagine it's the 1500s or 1600s. Countries like England, Spain, France, and Portugal are all in a race. But it is not a race to explore for fun. It is a race for wealth and power. And here comes the economic system called mercantilism, which is no longer in use today but was very popular back then. At that time, people believed that wealth is equal to gold and silver, and they also thought there was only a limited amount of wealth in the world, like slices of a pizza. If you get a bigger slice, someone else gets a smaller one. Mercantilism was the economic game plan that came from this belief. The idea was very simple, that a country's power depends on how much gold and silver it has. And how do you get gold and silver? By selling more stuff to other countries, which is exports, and buying less stuff from them, which is imports. So reducing the imports and increasing the exports. More exports and less imports, and hoarding of gold was in short mercantilism. Which were the main ideas of mercantilism? The first idea was that exports are good and imports were bad. Selling goods to other countries brings in money, that is gold and silver, but buying from other countries sends money out. So kings and queens pushed their merchants to sell, sell, sell. The second belief was that colonies are ATM machines. European countries rushed to set up colonies like in America, India, Africa, Latin America because colonies could supply raw materials cheaply and buy finished goods, all the while helping the mother country get richer. The third belief was that government should control the economy. Today we talk about free markets, but back then governments heavily interfered. They put taxes on imported goods, also called as tariffs, and gave special rights to certain companies like the British East India Company and made strict trade rules. The fourth belief was that wealth is finite. Mercantilists believed that wealth doesn't grow much. It's like fighting over a pie. You need to grab the biggest slice before others do. Mercantilism was very important because it created strong nation states. Kings and queens needed money for armies, navies, and palaces, and mercantilism provided it. It encouraged exploration and colonization. Countries sent explorers across oceans to find new lands and resources. It set the stage for modern day capitalism. Later thinkers like Adam Smith would criticize mercantilism and propose free trade, markets, and growth, but mercantilism was the starting block. Let's imagine you're the king of France. You tell your merchants, go build ships, sell French wine and silk to other countries, but don't buy their goods. If you need cotton, take it from our colony in the Caribbean. Bring me back gold and silver. I need to build Versailles. Meanwhile, England's king is saying almost the same thing to his people. It's a global money race, and whoever wins gets the most castles, armies, and power. Why did mercantilism fall apart? Over time, smart thinkers realized two big problems with mercantilism. The first is that wealth can grow. Its basic assumption was wrong. It's not a fixed pie. When people trade freely, everyone can get richer. Also, too much government control can actually make economies slower, inefficient, and weaker. This realization led to the birth of capitalism in the late 1700s with ideas like free markets, competition, and limited government control. Especially after Adam Smith's famous book, The Wealth of Nations in 1776. Mercantilism was the belief that nations become rich and powerful by exporting a lot, importing little, and controlling trade, and it kick-started the age of exploration, colonization, and eventually modern day economics. Thank you so much for listening.